Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J. And if you saw yesterday's preview training of my Austin boot camp this upcoming April, I had promised you that I would give you another sneak peek on what would be taught over yonder in Austin. So today's topic, as you probably saw from the title, is which women are not worth your time in 2021 moving forward, and the one woman who is. So while yesterday's video we covered anxiety when it comes to approaching and what happens when you have no standards for what you want for yourself, today we're going to talk about what women you absolutely should not want for yourself moving forward this day and age. And if you're new to my channel and you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about in regards to yesterday's video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so I'm going to get right to the chase. I think it's pretty explanatory. Some women aren't worth your time, and I'm going to explain why you should get rid of them, because at the end of the day, it's about you being in the driver's seat of your life and finding the right passenger side posse. And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure you're well aware of the fact that you don't want just anyone riding along in your passenger seat with you. Am I right? So the first woman you don't want in there is the entitled feminazi. I'm pretty sure I'm betraying my entire gender when I say some women have no business having any type of man treat them well. A lot of women nowadays, with the whole feminist movement and, the progress we've made in society, they're like, oh my God, like, I'm a woman. I, need to be taken care of and I deserve everything. You better fucking pay for everything. I have a lot of girlfriends like this, and I'm like, well, what makes you so fucking special that he should fucking pay for you on the first date? Well, I have a pussy, don't I? And I'm like, bitch, that doesn't make you special. Half the population has a pussy. Why would he pay for you when he can go on a date with some other girl who's more than happy to pay for half and insists she pays for half? I'm going to tell you right now, there's so many women that think that just because they've got a JJ that they're entitled to all the love, respect, and adoration and care and gifts and everything that they could possibly want without having to do anything else but put out. And they still tend to hate men. You do not want to go anywhere near these women in 2021. And sadly, there's a motherfucking lot of them here nowadays. So beware of the women who think that they deserve it all just because they are women. And that should save you a world of heartache. The second one, bless these ladies' hearts, are what I like to call the psycho saviors. These are women who are hell-bent on fixing men, having pet projects, and seeing the potential in you, and I just want you to be better for me. These are the type of women who are super controlling, tell you that you can't hang out with your friends because they all suck, tell you that oh my God, I don't like that shirt, you should throw it out. In fact, you should throw everything out and only let me dress you for the rest of your life. The women who are constantly nitpicking and saying and seeing everything wrong with you and telling you that you're never right and how the only way to make her happy is to do what she tells you to do. Again, this is about you being in the driver's seat. I'm gonna tell you right now, for as many women that think that they want a man who will listen to them and pay attention to them and do everything they say, they don't ever end up respecting those men. They end up cheating on them anyway, because we don't want to fucking drive. We think we want to drive. We think that we deserve to drive and we're entitled to drive. But at the end of the day, when you put us in the driver's seat, we don't want to fucking be there. Oh my God, I am really betraying my sex with these statements. However, this is the truth of the matter. Any woman who is successful in controlling you will only run you to the ground and then run around on you. Which then brings me to the third type of girl, which I like to call the still going nowhere girl. Now, this is kind of in line with number one, the entitled feminazi. These are the women that expect you to take care of them when they can't even fucking take care of themselves. These are the girls who are like, listen, I deserve a comfortable life and you need to get your shit together already. It's not sexy for a man to not be a gazillionaire. But then you look at her and you're like, bitch, why you live with your mom? In the hood then. And you don't even have a job. It might not be that extreme, but if a woman is not capable of taking care of herself in the way that she thinks you need to fucking take care of her, then you better let her go take care of herself and find a woman who isn't so needy and dependent. Because yes, we are independent, successful nowadays. So any girl that is playing that tired ass record about you need to do this and this is what a man does, trust me, you can find somebody else who can appreciate you for what you do give and isn't taking when You have so much more to offer somebody else. There it is. Number 4 is what I like to call the social media psycho. Sadly, nowadays, there are also way too many of these women out there. These are the ones who are obsessed with their image. Oh my God, let's look good for the camera. Oh my God, let's look good to everybody else. But let me treat you like a piece of shit behind the scenes. This is the girl that is so fixated on how she's gonna look to everybody else that she can't even be in the moment with you. She can't even get to know you for a fucking second. She just wants to know what you have to offer her so that she could show everybody else. And let me tell you something, the guys who could show anything or give anything that is showy are very recyclable. So if she doesn't get to know you and has no business wanting to get to know you, then why should you spend any time, effort, or energy in her? And the last one is what I like to call the hider and seeker. This is a girl that maybe you're talking, maybe it's going good, maybe it's not. She ghosts you, you don't hear from her for a while, and then she comes back around randomly, and then you're talking a little bit again, and then she kind of disappears again. You know this type, especially nowadays. Here's the thing, dating isn't easy for anybody since the pandemic hit. So, you know, a woman probably felt super meh about you and was like, let me see what else is out there. You know, I work from home now. Like, I can't fucking go anywhere, so let me sit on the dating app. Maybe she found somebody else who was more exciting and it didn't go the way she wanted. She's like, oh, that guy kind of liked me. I guess I'll go back to him. Basically, she felt meh about you, tried to find something better, didn't, so went back to Mr. Meh, which is you. And why would you want to be with anybody who wasn't absolutely die-hard gung-ho about you? That's the question. Which brings me to the one woman who is worth your time. This is the girl that you absolutely diehard are gung-ho about yourself without having to settle with any of these women on this list or any woman at all who you aren't drop dead obsessed with having. Here's the thing, the reason most men find themselves with women that they're not absolutely attracted to or not 100% invested in is because they have this, you know, scarcity mentality, like, I don't know when another one's gonna come along, so I should take her now. These are the guys who will sleep with married women, the guys who will talk to women who are like states away or countries away, and any guy who sits there and thinks like, I have to have this one, That's the type of guy that we women look at and we're like, oh my God, why would I fucking want to be with somebody so desperate? And then these men wonder why they, you know, aren't happy and why they're getting treated like shit and why she hasn't left her husband yet. Oh, why? I don't understand. Because unless you know how to sit there and ask yourself what and who you really want and stand firm in your convictions to only go after who and what you want in your life, you will always be a man settling for scraps, which is exactly what I am going to help eliminate for you in your life at my Austin bootcamp. No more settling for scraps. No more looking at yourself like, oh, I guess I should take whatever I can get. I could use a nut that doesn't come from my own hand. Sorry, that's a little harsh. However, I am opening the doors for my bootcamp tomorrow. If you want to stay tuned, if you want the early bird email about it, don't forget to sign up at levelupseduction.com/10tips so you will be one of the first to know about it. At this point, I'm only accepting 5 seats, and we are going to go through absolutely every single application to make sure that you are the top tier guy that is ready to stop settling for scraps and is ready to go after who he really wants because you know you fucking deserve it already. So stop seeing all these girls listed here. Get on my newsletter, levelupseduction.com/10tips. I'm opening the doors tomorrow. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.